Monday morning. It's about 7:30 and I got to school early. I'm gonna put you guys right there because I need to hang some things up in my classroom. The spring decor that I was talking about. And I've gotten here early only to have yet another round of tech issues. And this time, I can't even log on to the entire computer, like the whole thing. Now I was just saying, you can't get on the computer. I logged on first initially and it worked. Then I tried to log onto my email and then it said my password was incorrect, which I know is not true. So then I tried to restart and do all the things and then it just locked me out of the entire computer. So I'm really trying to stay calm and not get annoyed, but I am, because I didn't wake up and get to school early to deal with tech issues. That wasn't the point. So now I'm just looking for my Sprung stuff in the pod in the hopes that my computer will think about letting me back into it. This is not the way that I want to start my work week though. So we got myself into the computer. I don't know, you guys, I'm a pretty smart girl. And when I tell you I'm typing my password in one fingertip at a time, and this happens, I promise you I'm telling the truth. So I'm not really sure why this is happening to me and why it occurs so frequently. I'm just gonna be thankful that it's fixed. So I am now putting up the spring decor in my classroom. And that was why I got to school early, because there are other things that I need to do. So I'm glad that that problem was resolved right away. But yeah, we're back in business for now. Okay, I'm on my prep period. I did enlist the help of some very reliable students to help me put up the spring decor. I know this doesn't seem like a big deal, but when I tell you my mental health really is hinging on things like this, like little things that make me feel that much more joyful and happy in the classroom, it's stuff like this. So I did the door because it was easy and I didn't have a lot of time before school started. So it's just these spring window clings, and then I had some students do the window. Me being the type A person that I am, there's a couple things I'm gonna want them to move. Like I don't like those little twigs up there floating because that doesn't make scientific sense. So I'm gonna need them to bring those down maybe. And then I just need to put these letters in the window that spell out hello and put all the Valentine's stuff away. So that is done. I also switched my slide so that it is spring themed, and I got the slide from Too Cool for Middle School, and I probably should be doing some other things right now besides showing this to you, but it is what it is. Hi. Hold on a second. These are my spring slides. So my 8 is here and I have to go. This feels like deja vu. I feel like this is exactly what I said on Friday, in the sense that it's just kind of been a hectic day, but today's been hectic in a different way. Today there was no DoorDash drama to report, so it wasn't that, but just a lot going on. Just trying to figure out how to run this color run fundraiser that we've never done in my school before, and I'm trying to incorporate the feeder schools, like incoming 6th graders, and there's just like a lot of moving parts there. So I've been in the office a lot talking to the school secretary and the principal and thinking about logistics and what we can do and what we can't do. So that's taken a lot of my mental energy, and when I have time to kind of sit down and talk through what my ideas have been and what we're going to end up doing, I will definitely do that if you guys are interested. So that's consumed a lot of the day. As far as my regular core classes, it was pretty straightforward. We were supposed to, in both groups, like during my 5th period, which is my homeroom class, and then 6th period, which is after lunch and it's my switch class, we were supposed to have a presentation offered by one of our school counselors where they go over the high school A through G requirements. And so there was a miscommunication, so we didn't have the presentation during 5th period. So for most of that period, I was like, is the counselor coming? Is she not? So the kids ended up just working on their Bill of Rights poster. I did end up giving them more time, although I told them I kind of don't want to, because some of them, they came to school this morning not knowing I was going to give them more time, and they came to school with a very incomplete looking poster. So I said a part of me is not wanting to when I see that, but for the most part, they've been working on it pretty intently over the past couple of days of last week, so they have until tomorrow at 2:30. I'm not taking any of those late. And then the second class period, they had to take the Abuela Invents to Zero assessment, and I have to report the scores of each class to my PLC team on Wednesday. And then when I finished administering the test to both classes, I realized I needed 2 separate Google forms because we have to give class averages per question, and I didn't do that. So now I have to go home and make a copy. I think I have to make a copy of it, pull out all my homeroom students so I can get averages for the switch class, and then do the opposite so I can get averages for the homeroom class, if that makes sense. So I have to do that. And I'm gonna write that down right now. Okay, so all that to say, it's 3:47 and I actually need to pack up because I need to get home to walk Wolfie because I have an appointment at 5. Today we started Pie the Principal. Did I tell you guys about this fundraiser? It's for leadership. It's kind of like Snowflake Your Teacher, which I did earlier. It's for Pie Day, which is March 14th. It's a straight profit fundraiser, meaning that there's no cost associated with us putting it on. And another teacher on campus came up with the idea, and I thought that's a great idea. So kids can buy 10 cherries for $1, and for all this week and next Monday. And then the principal that gets the most cherries wins, and they get pied in the face. And all the administrators agreed. And I know sometimes people get very iffy about fundraisers like this. Like, the purpose is not to humiliate the principals or anything like that. As long as they're into it and they recognize it as just being good fun, then we'll do it. If they had said, no, I don't want to do that, then we wouldn't have. But they're all being good sports, so we're gonna do it and just see how much money we could raise. So that started today. We only made $6 though so far. And typically the first day of the fundraiser is always slow. We don't make a lot of sales. And then as it ends, it picks up. I don't know that we're gonna do like a, buy 2 cherries, get 1 free, or 2 for 1, because we don't need to. We're not losing any money on this. So we'll probably just leave it as is. So that's where we're at. I just gotta go home and quiet my mind. What is this? Are these extra? So the good news is, as you know, I started off this morning not being able to log into my computer at all. We got ourselves logged in and everything seems to be fine now. And I got my spring decorations put up thanks to me and the help of some of my students. And all is well in the world. So here's, well, this is not even the final product because they put my letters away, but that's the window. You can see that. And then the word hello, I think, goes in the middle. And then I think I showed you this earlier. That's the door. But now I'm gonna go to the pod to see if I can find where they put the letters. And I'm gonna put those in the window. And then I'm gonna go home to walk Wolfie. Let's see. Put you guys down here. Here they are. found them. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it says hello. I would have loved to have made it say spring, but when I bought these, not last year, but I think the year before, they didn't have the letters to spell spring. But I was able to find the letters to spell hello, so that's what we got. And I kind of feel like I want to get some more of these window clings. But we'll see. I have to go on Amazon to see if I can even find it in my history. And I forgot how to spell the word hello. So, I'm gonna put this here. I should leave it right there. Adjust this a little bit. Ooh. Okay, it's not perfectly centered, but I think I need to leave it there because this stuff here. So that's the finished product. Just for the fun of it, I'll probably go on Amazon to see if I can find those window clings. And I might order more. I feel like I just want a little bit more. But let me go. I'm gonna go home, walk the dog. Okay, I'm on my walk with Woofy, and a lot of you like when I just share, you know, what kinds of things happen in my life outside of the classroom. So in an effort of being like open and authentic and just keeping it real, I'm walking Woofy. One of the main reasons I do walk Woofy aside from exercise is that this tends to be the time of day, or whenever I walk him is when he gets his poop out for the day. And so he's pooped once, and I'm walking behind him, and there's this little tiny piece of poop that's coming out of his butt, but it's not ready to fully come out. And so my hope is that somehow, some way, it just tumbles out on this walk. But I also have to emotionally prepare myself for having to go there and take it out for him. So that's what's happening on my walk right now. I'm also walking and listening to the book, I don't know, Walking with Giraffes or something. The book I talked about a couple weeks ago, and I said I had no idea what was going on. I'm still listening to it. I've now resorted to listening to it at 1.5 speed to just make it hurry up, and I still don't know what's going on. It really feels like most of this book is just about the logistics of moving giraffes from one part of the country to the other, and I can't really identify what else it's about. And I'm listening to it because I really want to finish it by my book club meeting. Come on. Which is Sunday. And I don't want to disrespect my dear friend Cindy. Those of you that have been watching my vlogs for a while, Cindy, I used to work with Cindy when I first started vlogging at the first school you guys met me at. She's retired now, and she's hosting this book club, and she's a dear sweet friend of mine, and I don't want to show up and say I just didn't finish the book. But I don't know if it's any better to finish the book and be like, I finished it and I don't know what happened. But that might be what happens. I am carpooling with a couple other ladies from the book club on Sunday, and I'm hoping that between the 5 of us in that car, someone can tell me what's happened in the story, because I don't know what has happened. So that's what's going on. Woofy has a piece of poop stuck in his butt that I'm probably gonna have to get, and I'm continuing to listen to a book. And if you ask me what's happening, I couldn't tell you, besides a man from the Dust Bowl era is moving giraffes from one place to the other. That's all I know. Okay, I'm home. It's just about 6:30. I've been home for a while, obviously. I came home, walked Woofy as you saw. It's all coming back to me now. I took footage. And then I immediately went out to my appointment at 5, and then I came home, figured out what I'm going to wear tomorrow, which I have done. took a shower, and now I'm in my pajamas. I'm really here just to close out the vlog and then to show you the second set of new pajamas that I got from Old Navy. I think I mentioned these in a previous vlog. I got 2 sets because I'm all into pajama sets right now. Last week I wore the first pair, which was like a mint green color, and then this one is the second one. It's very springy. It's very busy. It could be giving I'm an old lady, but that's okay. I wanted them, so I bought them. So these are from Old Navy, as were the ones I was wearing last week, and I think both of them were on sale for like 40% off when I got them. So now I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna edit this vlog, and then I'm gonna eat dinner. I have some emails I need to send and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed today's vlog, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I'm so very close to 20,000 subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe if you want to help me out there. If you'd like to leave a comment, please feel free to do so, and I will answer it at my earliest convenience. And as always, I hope that you're well, and if you're not well, please be well, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.